The Churchill leaflet for 1969 had on the front Churchill's statement that with opportunities comes responsibility. And that was definitely true in my case, because the opportunities were quite out of this world.
An envelope dropped through the door at home, and my mother made a contribution to what was a nationwide fund which was being set up in the memory of Sir Winston to form a trust.
As soon as I got the fellowship, one of my managers turned around to me and said, well, who are we to argue with Winston Churchill?
Being awarded a Churchill Fellowship is the most fantastic thing that has happened in my professional career so far, and I don't say that lightly.
That's when I knew something special had happened, and I sort of was empowered to have a greater voice, and people started to listen and started to come to my door.
I never expected to have a career, but suddenly I did have one, and it's lasted 25 years and it's been fantastic.
The Churchill Fellowship has essentially set up my career.
What this fellowship has done is opened doors that would not have been available to me. I've been funded to carry out a project 35,043 miles across 2 completely different continents.
The Churchill Fellowships give you that wonderful opportunity. You see a niche, you investigate what is around the corner. What should I be looking at next? How do we make life better for someone else?
The Churchill Travelling Fellowship gave me the confidence and the credibility to come back to this country and start something, whereas before I was just Margaret Harrison, secretary and mother.
Every day you can bump into people in all areas of society who have benefited from the work of the Trust, and the communities in which they live in turn have benefited.
It's really quite impossible to say how many people have benefited from Home Start, but at the moment in the UK there are about 20,000 volunteers working each year, with probably 40,000 or 50,000 families.
Those things that are just ideas in your head at the moment can become a reality for the future. The only way you're going to be able to do that is to apply.
What's there around the corner for you? What's happening in your industry?
Those values that Churchill had about travelling, about gaining experiences and knowledge and bringing those back to benefit the people in the UK are still as evident now as they were back then.
So I'd say to you, if you're really thinking of applying for a Churchill Fellowship, then you need to start putting your fingers on the keyboard and making your application ready to submit.
It is the most amazing opportunity. It's the chance of a lifetime, literally.
There is no reason at all for people not to apply.
I think other people thinking of applying for a fellowship should be told to just go for it.
A better world is everyone's responsibility and not just an individual's.
I'm so proud to be a Churchill Fellow, and so proud to be associated with the Churchill name. And I owe an awful debt of gratitude to the Winston Churchill Memorial Trust for giving me the opportunity of a fellowship in 1967, which has been a fellowship for life.